Hey, this is Reggie Bannister, and this is Nerd Remix. Babe, you can't be anywhere but here, you know what I'm saying?
Where in the hell are you from anyway, Private? Sir, Texas, sir! Holy dog shit! Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
But your regenerated circuits are tuned asynchronously, and that causes concatenation in the intermediate amplifiers. That's good.
I have pain.
That's good.
You know you're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck, you know that?
That's good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay.
Mission.
We are ready to roll.
We are ready to roll.
Yes.
Did you start already?
Yeah, man, I started when I got on like 2.
Welcome to welcome to Nerd Remix Radio. I'm your host, Tom. With me as always, Eric.
Yes, so I guess I'm your co-host.
No, we're like equal co-hosts. We're like the two balls with a penis in between us.
Who's the penis?
I don't know. We gotta find one.
I want Tom Berdinsky to be the penis.
Tom Beasy. I told him since I did the Ghosty video, we were gonna start calling him the Dinsky.
Oh, nice. And nobody fucks with the Ghosty.
He suggested we start calling him the Bird. And I said, haven't you heard that the bird is the word?
I don't think he has heard.
I think he has. I don't know. Anyhow.
Wait, what has he heard?
That the bird is the word.
What's the word?
The bird.
The bird?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, have you heard?
Everybody's heard that the bird is the word.
Okay, nice. Let's stop before we annoy everybody.
Absolutely. So, have you seen any good movies lately?
I don't know. I saw Scream, but I wouldn't exactly call it a good movie. Scream 4. I mean, it's okay, but it's, how do you say it? It tries too hard to make fun of itself, kinda, like, it's like, it just tries too hard to put in these, like, little inside jokes about movies, and it just seems like it tries too hard. It was entertaining enough, I guess, but I did fall asleep in the middle of it. And I couldn't finish it because I was sleeping.
Yeah, and I think some of the characters are getting a little long in the tooth to be playing stuff like that. But you know,
so
like Courtney Cox, she's on that Cougar Town show now. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, what's wrong with her face in this movie? It looks like has she been using like a shitload of like plastic surgery or something?
I don't know. I saw the trailer, and she almost looks like a baseball mitt that somebody left out in the ring.
That's exactly what she looks like, but guess what? Freaking David Arquette, he doesn't look like he really aged at all.
Yeah, maybe that's why he cut her loose, or did she cut him loose? I don't know what the hell happened.
I don't know, I don't care. Scream 3 sucks. Scream 4 is a little bit better, but I did fall asleep during it. My best recommendation for Scream 4 is just wait for it on DVD, rent it.
Cool. Speaking of DVDs, when I was at Motor City Nightmares a couple weeks ago, I was up there. Yeah, no shit, like we didn't hear about that. I was walking through the vendor hall, and I ran across this table, and these guys had like a bunch of little cards out with really cheesy, crappy fake mustaches on them. And I'm like, what the fuck? These guys paid $250 or however the hell much it was for a vendor table. Then I realized that they were a couple filmmakers, and I had talked to them and found out they were from Toledo, Ohio, which is like 45 minutes away from me. I go there all the time. And these guys had made a movie called Salami Joe's. So they gave me a screener. And oddly enough, it's cheesy, it's cheap, but it was hilarious. These guys have some real comedy talent. And I got a review of it that's probably going to be going up before this actually goes up. So definitely check it out. It's called Salami Joe.
Salami Joe? What year was this made?
It was made in 2010. They're they're working on I guess like an Easter horror movie now called Unhappy Easter. So I don't know. I'll have to look out for that.
Hey, did you see that Zombitch has now 2 user reviews on it?
I saw that, and I thank everybody for that. I did not make the deadline to get it submitted to Days of the Dead. I was trying to tweak the audio, and the 30th was their deadline, so I did not make that. But hopefully, hey, I got my fingers crossed for Cinema Wasteland in October.
What about Comic Palooza? I'm going to go to that one to do a press on it. You should definitely send your film in.
I'll have to check it out. When is that?
May, the end of May.
Ooh, I'll have to get on there and see what their deadline is. Maybe you can sign autographs and stuff like Berdinsky did with the Dr. Menard pictures at Motor City Nightmares.
Oh, you brought out Dr. Bernard pictures?
Actually, I did those motivational posters, and I joked around with him, and I said, you should totally sign those at conventions. And he came up to Motor City Nightmares with like 4 of them and autographed one for me and my wife. I was trying to get him to send you one. I'll have to see if he will.
Oh, no, that would be cool, but, I know he's just the second-rate actor. I was the first-rate.
Oh, dude, I'm totally framing it and putting it on the wall.
I know I was the best in that show.
So what else have you heard? Any news about anything that's coming out?
News about anything coming out? Well,
yeah.
Not much. The director of Portrait of a Zombie, he's still working on his film, even though the trailer said it was going to come out in 2010.
Yeah.
Still working on it. I know what to talk about. I saw Macabre Medicine.
Yes.
Yes, I saw Macabre Medicine. It's from director Will DeVocus, and it stars, well, it doesn't star, but it has Sean C. Phillips, if anybody knows who he is, from Attack of the Sasquatch.
Nice.
Yeah. What I think about it, I don't know if I'm exactly allowed to talk about it, but I must say it had its fun moments. I laughed, I didn't cry, and I kissed my ass goodbye.
Did you hurl at all?
A little bit, but that was all in my mouth. I swallowed it back up.
Yeah, man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard you say that.
What, you'd have 1 nickel because I just said it?
Probably, I know. I'm just making jokes, man.
Yeah, what are you trying to say here? That I suck penis?
That you swallow.
Oh, okay. Well,
anyway.
Alright. Anyway, Macabre Medicine wasn't that bad of a film. It was fun, but it had one thing against it. This was the rough cut, so this was before music, before, sound effects. Guess how long it was?
How long?
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Fuck me, he better edit some shit, right?
Yeah. I told him that I'd make my own edit and show him how it can be done. Because the gore is actually really fucking nice in it. It has really nice gore. And there's a few parts where it's just, you watch it and you're just like, my god. Like, he opens this guy's arm open, and then he plays with the, like the muscles, the tendons, and the whatever you call it. And then he finds the thing which, he pulls it and he sees the guy's hand move. It's fucking... oh, man, the gore was fucking top-notch, man. I tried to tell him if he converts it to AVI, I can show him my own edit of it, and it'll be badass. Because there's a lot that he needs to cut out, but he's just in love with the whole thing. And I don't blame him. It has its good comedy bits into it.
Anthony Coliano, I interviewed him a while ago. I think you had him on a gaming segment on a podcast a while back. He did that movie 1224 that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
He's got the first episode DVD of his Celebrity Paranormal Lockdown. He's had a few people on that. Most notably that I remember was Tom Savini's daughter, who's like a model in the Pittsburgh area. Her name's Leah Savini. And then he had the black guy from Return of the Living Dead, Miguel Nunez.
I like how you just call him the black guy.
Well, there was only one black guy in Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, but he had awesome hair.
He did. He was in Friday the 13th 5? Or 6.
Was he the one in the toilet?
Yes, this shit box is gross. Best line of the series.
Nice. I remember that. Hey, speaking of Friday the 13th, which ones do you not like?
Which ones do I not like?
Yeah.
I'm going to say I do not like 6.
Really? 6? That's the one where he becomes the zombie.
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking of 5, the one with Miguel Nunez in it. Then, where it's the ambulance driver.
Trying to remember part 5. I remember that's whenever Jason is not really Jason, right?
Yeah, that's the one. I don't like that one. Manhattan, I thought was kind of cool.
I like Manhattan. That's everybody's worst.
I didn't like Jason Goes to Hell. Did not like that.
I like that one. I hated part 7 with the the magical powers and shit.
Yeah, that was kind of cheesy too. Actually, I'd say probably my favorite of the entire series is part 3. I really enjoyed part 3.
Is that the one with Tommy? No, that's the 3D. That's the
yeah.
Jason 3. Oh man, that it's so funny watching it in a 2D TV without the 3D piece. It's just so stupid of all the things that come at you.
Yeah, and all the characters are really cheesy and really stereotypical. It's funny, the punk motorcycle gang, and then the Cheech and Chong, or the fucking Chong character with his stoner wife.
Yeah, I remember him. Oh, what did you think about the remake?
I fucking hated the remake. I almost walked out. I thought the first 5 minutes, that little set piece there was pretty cool, but I almost walked out.
Really, I felt that it was quite appropriate for the Friday the 13th series. He goes around, he kills people, there's naked chicks, that's about it.
Yeah, but they tried to cram the first 4 movies into one, and I just think, and I'm not one of these people that's going to sit here and say, oh, don't fuck with the Friday the 13th mythos, because I don't give a shit. But to me, it was just, hey, how much can we cram into one movie and make a quick buck up to ignorant people, and that's basically what it was.
But anyway, they cram like the mythos or whatever you call it. Oh man, they fucked that up on the original series, man.
Yeah, true. And like I said, the sequels as they go on get worse and worse, and you're basically just watching it for the kills, which is kind of a But what do you expect from a Friday? If you're going in to watch Friday the 13th part fucking 6, what are you expecting?
Oh.
I mean, the Friday the 13th remake I thought was worse than the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. So.
Oh man, that Nightmare on Elm Street remake was a piece of shit. But the one thing I wanted to say about Friday the 13th, I loved how water. He wasn't afraid of water until part 9, or Jason Goes to Manhattan or whatever.
Yeah, no shit. He was always in the water before then,
I always thought that was funny. But anyway, you brought up a good discussion about the new Nightmare on Elm Street, man. They brought in such an awesome idea, the micro naps, but they didn't use it to its potential.
Yeah, and I thought the movie was well crafted and all the actors were doing a good job, but you know what? I watched the movie and I just didn't give a shit at any point in the movie. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like who died or whatever?
It just, nothing excited me about the movie.
What I hated was every 5 seconds they try to do a jump scare.
Yeah, and Jackie Earle Haley, I thought was a pretty capable, Freddy Krueger. I thought he was great as Rorschach in Watchmen, and I had really high hopes for the Nightmare on Elm Street sequel, or a remake. But yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I didn't give a shit.
Shit happens. You know how it goes.
Another movie that's I'd been talking about, and I interviewed the director, Postmortem America 2021. Apparently, this puppy is getting finished up. I was on Facebook earlier, and they were shooting the final pickup shots and the end of it finally, and they got things together for that. And apparently, they were shooting that this weekend, and hopefully they'll get that edited and get it out, man. Because I've been wanting to see that. There's a lot of cool people in it. That's the one with Linnea Quigley's in it, Monique Dupree's in it, Jim O'Rear, April Monique Burrell's in it, Melanie Robel. Who the fuck else is in it? There's just a shit ton of people in there.
Just about everybody is in it.
It's like a who's who of indie horror movie. Speaking of a who's who like that, Joe Hollow made that movie Cut. You've seen the advanced copy of the DVD of Zombitch. The trailer for it's on there, and that thing is like a who's who. It's like the Expendables of indie horror. Everybody's in this.
Nice.
I guess that's going to Cannes Film Festival right now to try to pick up a buyer, so, Joe Hollow. Maybe we'll see Cut Out on DVD soon.
Speaking of independent cinema, I wanted to let people know that it's official, says Tom Bradinsky on his Facebook. He is selling the 2 Italian zombie movies for just $5 plus shipping on one DVD.
That is totally worth it too. I wanted to get a plug in too. They're in Chiller in New Jersey this weekend, but April and Jimmy O. Pearl, the Chainsaw Sally show, big friends of the site. They are selling. They have a new T-shirt on their website, ChainsawSallyShow.com. Check that out. I know they had a limited number of them made up. They're really cool. It says "I Heart Sally" on it, and they're supposed to be coming out. I don't know if they have it out yet now, but they got a bumper sticker coming out. It says "What would Sally do?" on it, and they're not shooting any more Emergence episodes because they're balls deep into season 2 now. Finally,
nice. I thought Emergence was Chainsaw Sally.
it is, but it was a backstory thing. Jimmy O had started writing these stories about, how Sally became Sally, basically, and what wasn't covered in the movie, and he made 3 episodes of Emergence, and following these stories that he had been putting on the site before, and now he's not doing those because they're moving full on into season 2 now. I guess they have their first production meeting next week, so.
Yeah, and I wanted to mention one thing. Jason LaCour is making Alien Vengeance 3D.
Fuck yeah, I want to see that shit, man.
Yes, sir. And there's actually, he's wanting people to go to his website, alienvengeance.com/shorts, .html, and just watch his shorts for Alien Vengeance. Check them out. Let them know what you think. All that good stuff. Yeah.
And tentacles.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff. You're telling people to watch Jason's shorts.
Everybody wants to watch his shorts, but I want to watch what's inside his shorts.
Hey, definitely check out the Alien Vengeance 3D Indiegogo. I'm sure you can find a link to it on his site too, and contribute to some money. Get this shit made. I've seen some of the 3D shots that he's done, some test shots and stuff. Man, it's pretty amazing stuff. This is going to be a really cool movie.
And he's doing the old school 3D, right?
Yes. The what do they call that? The optical.
I just call them blue and red lenses.
Yeah, the old school 3D. I think it's called stereo optical 3D or some shit like that. I don't know.
So it'll be funny. It'll be awesome. And also, be on the lookout. Zombitch is making a sequel?
Yeah. I put a teaser trailer up. I got a script probably 3/4 of the way done. And I'm looking for people to do cameos in it. I know I got you down already. But
reprising my role as Big Pimp Daddy.
Die, Zombitch, Die. It's going to be a feature length.
Wow, feature length, huh? So are you still going to let me guest write a part in it?
Absolutely.
Nice.
What about your creative input, Mr. Huey?
just one little scene. That way on IMDb, I can have like a special feature writer credit.
Yes, a second unit director credit. How's that?
any sort of credit. I don't give a damn.
All right.
Just as long as I look awesome. And I will be improving my part yet again for Big Pimp Daddy. You will give me the basic guidelines and I will wreck that shit.
Fuck yeah, that's what we expect, man.
So I'm excited for Die Zombitch Die, full-length feature film.
Absolutely. What's your words of wisdom for today?
Oh man, I gotta come up with more words of wisdom. Okay,
Yes.
Check out this. If you're gonna have sex with a girl and she's thinking about leaving you, just put holes in the condom.
Fantastic. Leaky Rubbers and Derek Huey. I'm
That's it.
Tom, signing off.
I'm Derek. Peace off.